Imagine walking into a normal IKEA store. Bright fluorescent lights hang above you, rows of furniture stretch in every direction. Beds, kitchens, lamps, chairs, entire living rooms built for display. It's the kind of place people get lost in all the time. But imagine getting lost in a way that shouldn't be possible. SCP-3008 looks like a normal IKEA from the outside. The parking lot is normal, the entrance is normal. Customers walk in every day without noticing anything strange. But once someone walks far enough into the store, the world outside disappears. The building becomes endless. The walls are gone, the exits are gone. The store stretches for miles in every direction. Rows of furniture displays repeat over and over again like a maze designed to trap people forever. At first, the people who become trapped inside think they've just lost their way. But hours pass, then days, and eventually they realize something terrifying. There is no exit. Thousands of people have already been trapped inside this place for years. Some have built small towns using couches, shelves, and tables. Entire communities exist inside this endless furniture labyrinth. People trade supplies, they build shelters, they try to survive. But every day follows the same rule. During the daytime, the store is quiet. But at night, everything changes. At night, the employees appear. They look human at first. They wear IKEA uniforms just like real workers. But their faces are wrong. Their bodies move in strange ways. Their voices sound distorted and mechanical. They wander through the dark aisles, searching for people who shouldn't be there. And when they find someone outside their shelter, they attack. The survivors hide behind barricades of furniture every night, hoping the employees don't find them. No one knows how big the store truly is. No one knows what created it. And the worst part is this: new customers still walk through the entrance every day, completely unaware that once they step too far inside, they may never leave. Some monsters hunt you because they see you. This one hunts you because you saw it. SCP-096 looks like a thin humanoid creature with extremely pale skin. Its arms are unusually long. Its body is fragile and skeletal. Most of the time, it does nothing. It simply sits in a corner, covering its face with its hands. It doesn't move. It doesn't speak. It doesn't react to anything around it. But there is one rule, a single rule that cannot be broken. No one is allowed to see its face. If someone looks at SCP-096's face, even for a fraction of a second, something terrible begins to happen. It doesn't matter how the person saw it. Maybe it was in a photograph. Maybe it was in the background of a video. Maybe it was visible for just one frame. The moment someone sees its face, SCP-096 knows. At first, the creature will begin to shake. Then it starts making sounds that researchers describe as deep, broken crying. Then the screaming begins, and after that, it starts moving. Nothing can stop it. It will run across entire continents to reach the person who saw its face. Walls don't slow it down. Oceans don't stop it. Military forces have tried to destroy it and failed. It always reaches its target, and once it does, no one has ever survived long enough to explain what happens next. One of the most terrifying incidents occurred when a photograph taken by a hiking group accidentally captured SCP-096 standing far away on a mountain ridge. Only 4 pixels of its face were visible in the image, but that was enough. Within hours, SCP-096 began moving, and everyone who had seen that photograph became its target. Imagine a horror movie built around that idea. A single image spreading across the internet, and somewhere out there, something has already seen your face. Some places feel wrong the moment you enter them. SCP-087 is one of those places. It's a concrete staircase located inside an abandoned building. From the outside, it looks completely ordinary. A plain metal door leads to a stairwell that goes downward into darkness. But the moment someone begins walking down the steps, something strange becomes clear. The staircase never ends. No matter how far someone descends, the bottom never appears. The air grows colder, the darkness grows thicker, and eventually explorers begin to hear something disturbing, the sound of a child crying. The crying echoes from somewhere deep below, as if a child is trapped in the darkness far beneath the stairs. Several exploration teams have entered SCP-087 over the years. Each team carried cameras, lights, and recording equipment. The first few flights of stairs always look the same: concrete steps, metal railings, a dim light hanging above each landing. But the deeper the teams go, the stranger things become. The crying becomes louder. Sometimes it sounds close, sometimes it sounds far away. But no matter how long they descend, they never reach the source. Then, something else begins to appear in the footage. A face. Not a full body, just a face watching from the darkness below. It has no visible eyes, no clear features, just a pale shape floating in the blackness. Whenever the explorers move closer, the face disappears, but the crying continues. And eventually, every team that descended too far reported the same overwhelming feeling. The feeling that something was waiting at the bottom of the staircase. Something that didn't want them to reach it. No one has ever discovered where SCP-087 truly leads, because no one has ever made it to the end. The SCP Foundation contains thousands of anomalies. Some are strange, some are fascinating, and some are so disturbing they feel less like simple reports and more like the foundations of incredible horror films. Think about it. An endless furniture store where thousands of people are trapped, building entire cities just to survive the night, while something pretending to be employees hunts them in the dark. That alone could become a terrifying survival movie. Then there's the story of a silent creature that will cross the entire planet simply because someone accidentally saw its face. A film built around that idea would feel like a constant nightmare. The tension would never stop, because once the creature begins moving, there's nowhere left to hide. And then there's the staircase, a dark concrete stairwell that descends deeper and deeper underground, with the sound of a child crying somewhere below. A film about SCP-087 could become a slow psychological horror story where every step downward feels more dangerous than the last. These stories already contain everything a great horror movie needs: mystery, atmosphere, fear of the unknown, and most importantly, questions that never fully get answered. That's what makes them so powerful. The SCP universe doesn't just show you monsters, it creates entire worlds around them. Worlds where organizations secretly contain dangerous anomalies. Worlds where scientists try to understand things that were never meant to be understood. Worlds where one mistake, one unlocked door, could change everything. And maybe that's why so many people imagine these stories as films, because they already feel cinematic. Every SCP file reads like the beginning of a larger story, one that could easily unfold on the big screen. A survival horror inside an endless store. A relentless creature hunting someone across the world. A descent into darkness where something is waiting below. All of them feel like movies that haven't been made yet. But maybe that's part of what makes them so interesting. Because when stories like these live in your imagination, the possibilities become even more terrifying. And sometimes, the scariest movie scenes are the ones you imagine yourself.